It may surprise you to learn that our body's ability to absorb and process supplements changes dramatically as we age past 65. What used to be a simple multivitamin could now be secretly interfering with your prescription medications, causing digestive distress, or creating imbalances that exacerbate heart disease, bone loss, and cognitive decline. Indeed, research in the Journal of the American Medical Association indicates that seniors who take certain common supplements have a 29% higher risk of adverse health events than those who obtain nutrients from food alone. According to outdated recommendations, some popular supplements may appear beneficial or even essential. However, the truth is that certain forms of supplements can lead to dangerous drug interactions, mineral imbalances, excess buildup of fat-soluble vitamins, and potentially dangerous blood pressure fluctuations in older adults. That and 4 far safer options that won't make you feel like you're giving up on your health maintenance routine will be revealed to you soon. Make sure to finish watching, because the worst supplement for seniors is one that is still frequently recommended in health magazines, and it may be harming your heart and brain without you realizing it. Let's get started. In order to ensure that you never miss another personalized health tip, I advise you to ring the bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Type 1 in the comments if you like this video. If not, input 0 to tell me how I can improve your content. 4 supplement types that older adults should stay away from. 1. Megadose vitamin supplements, excessive amounts of single vitamins. Too much, too concentrated, and too risky. A straightforward high-dose vitamin C tablet or a potent vitamin D capsule could appear to be a harmless health booster at first, especially to people who have been taking supplements for decades. For many, it's habit, prevention, and peace of mind. However, the aging body doesn't process nutrients the same way it once did. Your absorption changes, your liver processes supplements differently, and your kidneys are less efficient at removing excess amounts after the age of 65. It is now possible for that once beneficial supplement to turn into a silent disruptor. Megadose supplements deliver extremely concentrated amounts of single vitamins that accumulate quickly and forcefully, in contrast to balanced multivitamins or food sources. They can harm you before you know it. They don't just support your immune system. As you age, your margin of safety shrinks, and that vitamin dose you once took without much trouble can now cause calcium deposits in blood vessels, kidney stones, liver stress, and worst of all, potentially dangerous interactions with medications. These dangers are not negligible. In the U.S., adverse drug supplement interactions are responsible for nearly 24,000 emergency room visits annually for persons over 65. In addition to being potentially toxic when taken in excess, fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K can accumulate in your tissues, exacerbating typical problems among the elderly, such as bone fragility, excessive bleeding, and even organ damage. Their interaction with drugs, however, may be the most underappreciated risk. Megadose vitamin supplements don't mix well with blood thinners, heart medications, or thyroid prescriptions. The outcome: irregular heartbeats, dangerous clotting changes, and even hospitalization. You pay not just with wasted money, but with your safety, your stability, and your capacity for continued independence. Furthermore, repeated exposure to excessive vitamin levels over time can cause cumulative consequences that go beyond temporary discomfort and can result in long-term organ damage. Therefore, even while a high-potency supplement might seem like health insurance, it might actually be a costly trade-off for older folks. Protecting and making the most of the years you've earned is more important than following outdated recommendations. What comes next, then, if megadose vitamins aren't the only unspoken threat in your supplement cabinet? You might be even more surprised by the next type of supplement because it disguises itself in a particularly convincing way. Please let me know in the first comment below if you're still watching and finding these insights useful. Let's now discuss point number 2. 2. Herbal supplements without standardization, a quality gamble in disguise. Echinacea extract, valerian root, and ginkgo biloba supplements come in attractive bottles with natural-looking labels, don't require prescriptions, and have a reassuring natural designation that is frequently welcoming, comforting even. For a lot of elders, they're the preferred remedy for sleep issues, memory concerns, and immune support. However, there is a hidden danger behind the natural marketing, one that the aging body is far less prepared to face. These herbal supplements are not just botanical extracts. They contain wildly varying amounts of active compounds, potential contaminants, and unlisted ingredients like heavy metals or pesticides. Despite their mild and seemingly beneficial reputation, they cause a series of unpredictable responses in the elderly body. The active compounds have the potential to quickly affect blood clotting factors, which is particularly risky for the approximately 1 in 3 persons over 65 who take blood-thinning medications. Additionally, the ensuing intense herb-drug interactions may result in internal bleeding, unstable blood pressure, or worse, permanent organ damage. Another unspoken foe is manufacturing inconsistency, which is prevalent in unregulated supplements. Since potency can vary by as much as 1,000% between batches and brands, dosing becomes nearly impossible, especially in older persons with compromised organ function. Additionally, these supplements' purity issues subtly introduce heavy metals and contaminants that accumulate in tissues and exacerbate chronic problems that are sometimes attributed to aging alone. The cost you incur extends beyond a single purchase. You may be financing health deterioration for days or even years. Taking something herbal and seemingly beneficial causes your body to react unpredictably, potentially impairing medication efficacy, increasing liver stress, and raising your risk of bleeding events. It's possible that the supplement that used to make you feel protected is now making you more vulnerable in ways you can't see yet. The fact that these non-standardized herbal supplements can provide a false sense of security is even more worrisome. But what about calcium supplements? The supplement often praised as essential for aging bones. If herbal inconsistency is the covert saboteur, you might want to prepare yourself, since what follows could permanently alter your perception of that bottle of calcium tablets. 3. Isolated calcium supplements, not as bone healthy as marketed. Calcium supplements are associated with many older individuals' bone health regimens, medical recommendations, and prevention strategies for osteoporosis. Additionally, calcium is frequently seen as an essential supplement among aging adults because of reported fracture prevention, bone density benefits, and medical endorsement. However, elders may silently and persistently bear a great burden from these seemingly beneficial tablets. In actuality, many calcium supplements, particularly the common calcium carbonate varieties, aren't as gentle as they seem. Cardiovascular risks, kidney stone formation, and other accumulation problems that might upset the delicate balance of an aging body are concealed behind the bone-strengthening claims and clinical packaging. Bone benefits are not the whole story. Many calcium supplements, especially when taken without vitamin D and vitamin K2, can lead to calcium deposits in arteries rather than bones, increasing cardiovascular risk by up to 22% according to recent studies. This is a serious problem for the many seniors already managing heart concerns or taking medications for vascular health. Even more worrisome is calcium's interaction with medications, a concern that increases with age as prescription regimens become more complex. Calcium can interfere with antibiotics, thyroid medications, and many other commonly prescribed drugs for seniors, potentially rendering them less effective or causing dangerous side effects. Not to mention how calcium supplements affect digestion, constipation, and kidney function, three of the most vulnerable systems in later age. Despite claims of bone benefits, isolated calcium supplementation can increase kidney stone risk by 17%, cause severe constipation, and contribute to hypercalcemia in older adults, all of which are associated with decreased quality of life and increased hospitalization risk. Your comfort, mobility, and heart health gradually deteriorate as a result of that seemingly innocent tablet. Though the cost isn't usually instant, it's the price of digestive distress, kidney strain, medication interactions, and arterial calcification. Even worse, it's a gradual decline in cardiovascular function that is masquerading as bone protection. A next group of supplements raises the risk to a whole new level with hidden concerns that most seniors never anticipate. Even though calcium may make it difficult to distinguish between harmful and beneficial supplements, prepare yourself because pre-workout and energy supplements aren't as harmless as you may believe. They pose unique challenges that seniors rarely consider. 4. Stimulant-based energy and pre-workout supplements, hidden heart and blood pressure risks. They're invigorating, energizing, and often seem like the perfect answer to age-related fatigue. Pre-workout supplements, energy boosters, and even some weight management products are becoming increasingly popular choices for active seniors looking to maintain their exercise routines or combat afternoon energy slumps. Behind the promises of renewed vitality and athletic performance, however, these supplements that seem supportive are frequently among the most problematic for older adults, not because of their marketing claims, but rather because of the way they stress aging cardiovascular systems. Stimulants fundamentally change how your heart and vascular system function. The caffeine, guarana, yohimbe, and other stimulant compounds push heart rate and blood pressure upward rapidly, where they're sustained at higher levels for hours. This means the same supplement that gives younger adults an exercise boost can trigger dangerous cardiovascular stress in seniors, leading to increased stroke and heart attack risk. For seniors, whose cardiovascular systems already face age-related stiffening and reduced adaptability, this creates a dangerous amplifying effect. Stimulants increase cardiac demands, while aging reduces cardiac flexibility. This can result in hazardous blood pressure spikes, heart rhythm disturbances, and excessive strain that arrives without warning signs. However, since these supplements often deliver noticeable energy boosts, the danger doesn't register immediately. Particularly for active seniors determined to maintain their exercise routines, that temporary performance enhancement makes it simpler to overlook the hidden cardiovascular toll without recognizing it, both literally and symbolically. This is a dangerous combination for elderly people who may already have underlying heart conditions or take medications that interact with stimulants. Additionally, stimulant-based supplements frequently cause anxiety, insomnia, and dehydration, exacerbating conditions like hypertension, sleep disorders, and kidney issues common in seniors. The effects can be unpredictable and potentially life-threatening when combined with common prescriptions such as beta blockers, antidepressants, or blood pressure medications. The cost is not limited to the workout. It also extends to the hours, days, and even years that pass. A temporary energy boost could turn into heart palpitations, dangerously elevated blood pressure, or a gradual silent strain on the cardiovascular system. These supplements frequently have the opposite effect on elders who are seeking strength, vitality, and longevity. On the other side of awareness, however, lie vitality and optimism. Actually, not every supplement is detrimental. The 4 options you'll find below will improve your health outcomes while also safeguarding your well-being. Some may even take you by surprise. It's time to flip the page. 4 superior senior supplement alternatives. 1. Food-based multivitamins. Gentler absorption with balanced nutrients. Whole food-derived supplements have been emerging as a representation of balance, bioavailability, and comprehensive health. Additionally, they may be one of the few supplement approaches that can still provide older folks with more than just isolated nutrients. However, the source and the formulation, rather than just the dose, is the key. Food-based multivitamins, especially those specifically formulated for seniors with adjusted nutrient levels, offers something unique: the ability to support overall nutrition, immune function, and even cognitive health in a form the body recognizes. This is in contrast to synthetic isolates, the megadose formulations. Food-derived nutrients contain natural cofactors and compounds that have been connected to better absorption, reduced gastrointestinal distress, and decreased strain on elimination systems, 3 major issues for elderly people with sensitive digestion and declining kidney function. Once daily, a properly formulated food-based multivitamin may help address common nutrient gaps without overwhelming detoxification pathways or creating imbalances that synthetic versions can cause. However, moderation remains essential. Not just marketing, even gentle supplements lose their benefits when inappropriate for specific health conditions, leading to unnecessary expenditure, false security, and potential interactions. There is a limit to the advantage. Additionally, certain food-based formulations can directly support energy production in cellular tissues and provide antioxidant compounds in forms the body can utilize efficiently, potentially protecting against age-related cellular damage. Because of their gentler action and reduced risk of digestive upset, seniors frequently report better tolerance with food-based options, not because they're ineffective, but because they're appropriate. But selecting products specifically designed for seniors with appropriate vitamin B12 levels, adequate but not excessive vitamin D, and mineral forms that don't compete with medications is crucial. It reduces unnecessary risks, such as medication interactions or nutrient excesses, which are more problematic in aging bodies. Additionally, food-based multivitamins can be better timed around meals to optimize absorption and minimize potential for digestive discomfort, particularly important for seniors with reduced stomach acid production. Intentionally selecting supplements derived from recognizable food sources can transform supplementation into a practice of nurturing rather than overwhelming the body. However, what if you could enhance calcium absorption and make it even kinder to the cardiovascular system without compromising bone support? With each tablet, the following option provides both skeletal strength and heart protection. 2 balanced bone support formulas, complete mineral complexes for true bone health. Finding holistic approaches to genuine bone health is a great aspect of well-informed aging. A properly formulated bone support supplement is the ideal solution for seniors who still want to protect their skeletal system while respecting their cardiovascular health. Giving your body nutrients that work synergistically is more important than focusing on calcium alone. A comprehensive supplement becomes a truly supportive bone health tool when calcium is balanced with appropriate amounts of magnesium, vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and trace minerals to create a complete formula. By ensuring proper calcium direction to bones rather than soft tissues, you can still support skeletal integrity without running the risk of arterial calcification, kidney stones, or cardiovascular stress that isolated calcium supplements can cause. Our mineral needs become more complex, our absorption grows more challenging, and our risk factors increase as we age. All of that is addressed by a balanced bone formula. It strengthens while protecting. It directs minerals precisely where they belong in the most beneficial way, providing just enough of each nutrient to maintain bone density without tipping the scales in the direction of imbalance. And it becomes more than just calcium supplementation when vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form, is included. It turns into a comprehensive approach to both skeletal and cardiovascular health. The nutrient synergy has power as well. Magnesium facilitating calcium absorption, vitamin D enhancing utilization, vitamin K2 ensuring proper deposition in bones rather than arteries. Furthermore, since balanced formulas typically contain smaller amounts of calcium divided into multiple servings, they inherently encourage better absorption, which keeps your body from being overwhelmed and prevents excessive calcium circulation in the bloodstream. The balanced approach is a thoughtful solution that supports rather than compromises for seniors who need bone protection but want to avoid cardiovascular risks. However, what if you could have the same attention to structural support while specifically addressing inflammation and joint comfort? You might still benefit from something that would improve your mobility, flexibility, and overall comfort. You might be surprised at the next option. 3. Anti-inflammatory joint complexes, evidence-based relief without NSAID risks. For those who truly struggle with joint discomfort and mobility issues, there's good news. Modern nutritional science has created targeted joint support formulations specifically designed to address inflammation through natural pathways while avoiding the gastrointestinal and cardiovascular risks of over-the-counter pain relievers. These evidence-based complexes provide the relief without the consequences. Morning stiffness, persistent discomfort, or gradually diminishing range of motion are some of the ways the body communicates its needs without using words. The joints and connective tissues become more vulnerable as we age, and their impact on everything from independence to quality of life becomes more significant. Anti-inflammatory complexes come in as a thoughtful alternative rather than a complete surrender to discomfort. Carefully formulated joint supplements provide clinically studied ingredients like glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin, MSM, and natural anti-inflammatories such as turmeric curcumin, with enhanced bioavailability, Boswellia serrata, and type 2 collagen. They're created with attention to both symptom relief and structural support, but with significantly fewer risks than daily NSAID use, making them considerably gentler on aging digestive and cardiovascular systems. In contrast to long-term NSAID use, which can damage the stomach lining, raise blood pressure, and impair kidney function, quality joint complexes allow seniors to address discomfort while supporting the actual structures of the joint. The evidence-based ingredients make a profound difference in how you'll feel during daily activities without the hidden costs of pharmaceutical approaches. Regular use of these targeted formulations allows many older folks to maintain mobility and comfort without paying such a high physical price. The benefit of enjoying quality movement remains intact, the flexibility, the stability, the comfort, but without the hidden toll on your organ systems. Joint support can take on a routine that is as meaningful as previously relying on over-the-counter pain relievers. It addresses the underlying factors when properly formulated with clinically validated ingredients. It allows seniors to remain active without constant concern and to feel good about their approach to joint health, not in spite of evidence, but because of it. What if there was a supplement that could optimize brain function, protect neural connections, and still deliver cognitive support without stimulants or side effects? Joint formulas may protect mobility, but what follows is a new approach to protecting our most precious asset, not just a supplement, but an investment in continued mental clarity. 4. Comprehensive brain support formulas, neuroprotective compounds for cognitive resilience. Cognitive clarity without compromise. Selecting what genuinely protects neural function has a certain wisdom. In a society that frequently offers quick fixes and temporary memory boosters, evidence-based brain support formulations provide a scientific approach to cognitive health that respects your neurological well-being throughout the aging process. These formulas are more than just memory supplements. They are carefully researched combinations that support cerebral circulation, provide neuroprotection, and maintain communication between brain cells. Rather than artificially stimulating, high-quality brain formulas featuring citicoline, phosphatidylserine, acetyl L-carnitine, Bacopa monnieri, and omega-3 DHA help you maintain your natural cognitive resilience. Brands with clinically studied ingredients at effective doses create sophisticated nutritional support specifically designed to address the multiple factors affecting brain health in seniors. Advanced understanding of neuroscience has led to formulations that target inflammation, oxidative stress, mitochondrial function, and neurotransmitter production. These approaches are contemporary solutions for seniors concerned about maintaining their cognitive function, memory capabilities, or mental processing speed. A brain support formula with phosphatidylserine to maintain cell membrane integrity, citicoline to support brain energy, Bacopa to enhance memory function, and lion's mane mushroom to promote nerve growth factor is much more than just a memory pill. With protective mechanisms against multiple aspects of cognitive decline, it's a comprehensive approach to brain longevity. The way these nutrients work together to maintain cognitive function while addressing the underlying factors of brain aging is remarkable. You continue to support neuronal health, cerebral circulation, and mitochondrial energy production, as well as your current cognitive abilities. Evidence-based brain formulations eliminate the hidden risks associated with stimulant-based supplements for people with cardiovascular concerns or those taking complex medications. No dangerous blood pressure increases, no sleep disruption, and no heart strain. Just targeted nourishment for your most complex organ. The fact that you're directly supporting the very essence of who you are, your memories, your thinking processes, and your mental clarity without incurring any physical or cognitive costs is perhaps the most significant aspect. Imagine now the cascading effects of these deliberate nutritional decisions. Your mental sharpness is maintained, your cognitive processing remains efficient, and you demonstrate to others that supporting brain health is about evidence-based choices rather than quick fixes. But what happens if you start substituting more scientifically sound approaches for outdated ones, not only supplements? The true transformation starts there. One health decision at a time, aging well is a commitment to informed choices. Conclusion. Optimization, not decline, is what aging is about. Additionally, our health approaches can evolve with knowledge, evidence, and purpose, just like our perspectives. After the age of 65, supplements which were once associated with prevention, protection, or performance assume a new context. What once supported your health may now create subtle imbalances. What once seemed protective may now introduce hidden risks, and what once energized may now strain your heart. The truth is, though, that you can still achieve wellness by knowing which supplements truly serve your changing needs, as opposed to blindly continuing past regimens. The goal of every supplement we've covered in this guide is to redefine support, not to complicate it. A gentle food-based multivitamin with breakfast, a well-formulated bone support complex with appropriate synergistic nutrients, a targeted anti-inflammatory joint formula based on clinical evidence, or a sophisticated brain support combination designed for cognitive resilience. The protection and the benefit endure, but the risks do not. It's not about being perfect. Rather, it's about being informed and safeguarding your cardiovascular health, digestive comfort, and cognitive function. Each supplement turns into a choice to respect your body's changing needs, your medical realities, and your future well-being, and perhaps most significantly, to be fully capable of engaging with the people and activities that are most important to you. There will always be miracle claims, excessive formulations, and marketing shortcuts in the supplement world. But aging well is a statement against all of that. It is choosing evidence over hype, quality over quantity, and targeted support over scattered approaches. The initial cost of taking the wrong supplements is frequently concealed. An interaction with medication, digestive distress, or a subtle strain on elimination organs. But such costs mount up over time. Thankfully, the advantages of even the smallest improvements in supplement selection also accumulate. It may seem insignificant to replace one problematic supplement with an evidence-based alternative, but it is a significant and long-lasting gift for your heart, brain, kidneys, and overall vitality. You deserve to support these years with clarity, intention, and knowledge. Raise your health standards to protect the future you're creating, not just maintain the past. Because the truth is that there is still tremendous potential for wellness as you age. It's only the beginning of a much more thoughtful and personalized approach to supplementation. The purpose of this video is to encourage you to support your health in the fullest and most evidence-based way. I would be delighted to hear from you now. Think for a moment, then share one item you've learned that you want to apply in your own supplement routine. On this path of embracing these realities, let's help one another. If this video was enjoyable to you, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to use 0 in your comment. Your opinions are very important to us. For more videos like these, remember to subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoy supporting your health as you see fit.